And welcome into Bon Appetit. If you're like me, you love to finish off that wonderful meal with a great thing called dessert. Desserts have always been a big part of my life. And today we're very fortunate to have Maggie Gibbs with us. And she is the pastry chef for Central Restaurant. And Maggie, you know, we had you here before. We did those wonderful truffles. But I forgot to ask you, where are you from originally?
I'm from the Army. I'm a product of two Army
Okay.
parents. So, like Leo, I was born in Panama.
Okay.
And my dad is from Daphne, Alabama. So he was born in Atmore and raised in Daphne, Fairhope area. And my mom is from Arizona and Ohio. So I'm from everywhere.
All right.
Really
And
have home.
how long have you been in Montgomery now?
I moved here on New Year's Eve day.
New Year's Eve day.
Yes.
Okay.
So only a short while.
Good.
It's a good place to be and
Yes.
a good way to start your new year.
Yes, exactly.
Great. And listen,
So,
the
I
truffles
see.
were to die for, and you're doing another thing today that I just personally love. You want to tell us what we're going to do?
Yes, today we're doing the apple pear cranberry crumble. We actually serve this at the restaurant for now.
Good. For now, huh?
For now.
For now, and
It's
hopefully
changing
forever.
soon. There's a lot of ingredients, but it's really worth it. And it's super easy.
Good.
So what you do is you start by browning, or caramelizing as we like to call it,
Okay.
your 5 ounces of butter and 1 1/4 cup brown sugar.
Okay. It smells fabulous.
It smells so good.
Yes.
And then you roughly chop 5 apples and 5 pears, and I chop them like this. I just cut around the core.
And that, you know, while that looks like a plastic knife, that's very sharp, isn't it?
It is.
Huh?
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
look plasticky, yeah.
It does.
Just a rough chop. And
A rough
then
chop, huh?
A rough chop. And I like to keep the skin on because I like the color, but some people prefer to peel them.
Well, and that's where all the nutrition's at,
Yeah.
too, by the way. And the roughage.
Yes,
If you're looking for roughage from fruits and vegetables, that's what you need.
So you have your brown sugar and butter caramelizing, and then
Okay.
you dump in your 5 pears, your 5 apples, and then your 1.5 cups dried cranberries.
Okay.
Oh, that is so healthy.
Yes.
Want me to keep it going here?
And then you just stir that up. And then while you coat that, you have your spice mixture, which is...
I'm not doing this right, yell.
No, you're perfect.
But don't tell my wife that you had me doing this, because then she'll think I can actually do it.
No. Don't watch that.
So you have your 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon,
Okay.
1 tablespoon of ground ginger,
Ooh, I like
a
that.
teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a teaspoon of salt. So you're gonna add that and keep stirring.
Okay, definitely.
Just when we thought it couldn't smell any better.
Let me
Yes.
I'm gonna bring this
Yeah,
handle
bring this. You
over
might wanna
here.
hold on to the
This
handle.
way I can really give it some oomph here.
And then you add in your 5 ounces of lemon juice.
That helps keep your color too,
Yes,
as well
it
as.
does, yeah.
It's a preservative, a natural
Oh,
preservative, isn't it?
great.
And the acid counteracts the sweetness, so it makes it a perfect balance.
Isn't that nice?
What I love too is, don't laugh. I mean, I know that's brown sugar and butter and all that, but you've got a great healthy offset to that too.
Yes, you do.
So it's not all just, it's good for
Yeah.
you.
In a way.
Anyway,
Sure.
you gotta have that dessert.
I vote for
Yeah.
good for you.
At least have one where you can say, I'm eating apples and pears.
Right? So then I just kind of let that simmer for about
Okay.
20 minutes.
Okay.
And come back to it every once in a while to stir it up.
All right.
And while I'm doing that, you go ahead and you mix the crumble topping.
Now, how do we make that?
The crumble topping's super easy. So
Get these out of the way.
you have your 2 1/8 cup of all-purpose flour, your 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 3/4 cup light brown sugar,
Okay.
and then 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a pinch of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger.
And but the cinnamon and the ginger are both very good for us too.
Go.
See, I'm making this a good dessert.
Yeah, I'm making it
folks.
healthy.
No matter what.
And then you just kind of, I have that on high speed. So you mix it up.
Okay.
And then you also add your butter, and there's 6.5 ounces of butter,
Okay.
and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla.
And remember, butter is better for you than margarine.
That's true. That's true. And this is what you get. You just get it till it's nice and grainy, a little bit chunky. Keep the butter a
Okay.
little chunky. And you can play around with this. I added a 1/2 cup of oats to it.
Good.
Just Quaker oats.
Good.
When I was at my parents', I added pecans because I love pecans.
Oh, yes.
We do too.
And at Central, I actually put white cheddar on it when I baked
Yes.
it. Yes.
Yes, and that is
makes it
just a
twist.
finishing
Yes.
touch.
So in the end, it looks like this. You just pop it in the oven, put that in here,
Okay.
put that on top, and you can do the cheddar if you want to. And then you bake it at about 350 until the topping is just golden brown and the cobbler is actually bubbling.
So that's probably not very long, right?
Like 25 minutes.
Okay. Well, you'd have to taste it, and I wish you could smell it. But well, go down to Central and try it. It's
right.
it's awesome, and when it is replaced, there'll be something equally as good or better.
Awesome, yeah, so true.
Or one of the things you can do is you can call us at 277-5000. We'll be happy to send you the recipe, or you can go online, toiltv.com, and go to the link for Bon Appetit, and you can see this again and take notes vigorously. But more importantly, go to Central, try it, you'll love it, and we'll be right back right after this.